Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Your girl is back with another William and Mary video. I have not made one of these in a pretty long time just because I really haven't had a lot to film. I'm not living on campus right now, but you guys, today we are talking about course registration. Now, if you say the words course registration to any rising junior, such as myself, any rising sophomore, we are pissed, okay? We are pissed. Banner, the website that we register on, has crashed 2 days in a row when we were supposed to register last week. They pushed it back to this week, which is in 2 days on Wednesday. And it's been a mess, okay? There's been a ton of memes going around. We have this Facebook group. I can honestly put some on the screen. They're pretty funny. We're just roasting William and Mary at this point. But they're getting their stuff together, hopefully, fingers crossed. I want to talk to you guys about the hacks, the tips, what I wasn't taught, all of that stuff on how to get your courses, how to look up what courses you need to take, how to even know what classes you need in order to graduate. Like, I was never taught that. So you kind of learn by trial and error. And yeah, this is going to be a really helpful video, I hope. And with that being said, let's just jump right in. I want to show you guys a ton of websites you're going to need to know. That's why I have my laptop open here. I'm going to be screen recording this or taking a video with my phone later and then putting that footage right here so that you guys will be able to see what I'm looking at while I'm talking through it all. So let's just start. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to have your major, your minor, whatever figured out. You want to know at least which direction you're going to go in. And once you have that set, I'll go with what I'm doing. I am doing kinesiology and I am minoring in marketing. So I'm going to open a tab into Google and I'm going to type in kinesiology major William and Mary, and I'm gonna press enter. So what comes up is you're gonna wanna click on the link that is https://catalog.wm.edu for whatever program you're doing. So I'm gonna press on that, and that is going to come up, or that is going to bring up every single requirement that I need to take in order to graduate with this degree. So for any subject, any degree, any major, any minor, there's a catalog of William and Mary that will say the exact classes you need to take. That is step one. Step one is to look at that and see if there are any prereqs you need to take for this major, what major classes you need to take, and then that's gonna give you an idea of what classes you're gonna need to take. Now that you have that, the next most important, in my opinion, website is called the Open Course. So you're gonna type into Google in a new tab, keep that tab open with whatever you need to take in a new tab. You're gonna type in Open Course WM or William and Mary. The first link, it is https://courselist.wm.edu. Press on that. And that is gonna bring you to this green, weird, square looking website. And you're gonna type in which term you're looking for. So if you're a freshman, you're gonna type in fall, whatever year it is. And then in the subject, you're gonna type in through the drop-down menu, the subject that you're looking to take. So I would do kinesiology. And then what the attributes are, these are if you need to take a call class, for example, you can look that up. So your first attribute will be call 100, call 150, call 200, call 300. And your second attribute will be, for example, if you need an arts letters values class, an ALV, or if you need an arts proficiency or a CSI class or an NQR. I use the attributes more if I'm not looking for classes in my major, but I'm looking for classes within the call curriculum. Really quick, let's run through the call curriculum. Call 100, 150, those you take your freshman year, you register for those first. Call 200, there's 3 kinds. Call 200, arts, letters, values, ALV. Numbers, quantitative reasoning, NQR, and then culture, society, and the individual, that is CSI. You need to take one of each of those, and then there's only a certain amount that can overlap if they have 2 attributes of the same one. You also are required to take an arts class and pass that, a language and pass that, and then your call 400 and 300. Call 300 is going to be your global learning that's either going abroad or taking a semester in DC or doing it on campus, and then your call 400 is generally research. So when you're looking to fulfill those extra classes, you're gonna be, don't put anything into subject, just look at attribute. Moving on to what level is. Level, always put undergraduate unless you are not undergraduate, but I'm sure the majority of you watching are undergrad. So press undergrad. Status, put open. Part of term, I have no idea. I never put that. And then you're gonna press search. And that is going to bring up every single class that is currently open with seats available, what time and day they meet, what attributes they have, the course ID, and then your CRN, the very first column CRN, that is how you register. That's the code you're gonna be typing in. Great, so now you have this amazing website that's gonna tell you what time courses are happening, how many seats are left, if it's open, if it's closed. Basically, this website teaches you what is open for you to take. Great, so now you have your major tab open, your open course tab, your third tab. This is going to be Coursicle. You're gonna type in CORSICLE into Google, search it, Coursicle. This is going to let you plan exactly what your schedule look like. So you're gonna go into this and you can type in William & Mary, and this is going to be linked to that open course list. So you're gonna create a schedule here. So whatever classes you think you wanna take, you're gonna type in, you can either search Chem, or you can search Chemise, or you can just search the CRN, and that's gonna come up with which classes are available, and it's going to put and block off a time Monday through Friday when your classes are. This way you can see a visual of what your schedule will look like and if any of your classes are overlapping. Let me tell you guys, overlap happens all the time. It will fuck you over at times. You have to completely switch, take a different section, whatever. It does happen. So Coursicle, 100% you guys need to have this open. You can't just write down the classes you need to take because there's probably going to be like 6 sections of the class. So maybe there's 1 if it's a smaller class. If it's a bigger class, maybe there's 4 sections. This is gonna help you see when your classes are and then what day, what time, whatever, visually. Great. 4th tab you need to open. You're gonna type in rate my professor. You're going to then, here are your steps. Step 1, look at what you need to take. Step 2, see what is available of those that you need to take in open course. Step 3, look at the name of the professor when they're teaching, and you're gonna type in the name of that professor into Rate My Professor. You're gonna look up what their teaching style is like. Any past students who have rated the professor will give them a score out of 5. You can see if their class is mainly textbook homework based, if it's more lecture based, if the teacher is really chill, if they're not so chill, what their tests are like. And this is gonna determine which of those 4 sections you want to take. Generally, there is one teacher better than the other. Here's where the overlap happens. If you have another class that you have to take, there's only 1 section of it, and it overlaps with the good teacher of a more general class that has multiple sections, you may end up taking the teacher that has worse ratings. Not the end of the day, you're gonna live, whatever, but it is critical that you have these 4 tabs open. Now that you know what you're going to take, you planned it out, I suggest to you that you have at least 2 different schedules planned, because when registration opens, classes fill very quickly. William & Mary does registration based on seniority. So seniors pick their classes first, then juniors, then seniors, then freshmen. So freshmen, you're gonna be left with kind of the more bigger open classes and freshman only classes. And if you wanna take any classes that are smaller, that are called 200 or 300, you may not get into those just because of the seniority way that William & Mary does registration. So when it comes to actual registration, you're gonna go to mywm.edu. You're gonna open up banner, you're gonna press the banner button. You're gonna log in with your William & Mary email, and then you're gonna go to student registration, add drop classes. For freshmen, this will pull up a thing that says select your semester and then a PIN. You need a PIN in order to be able to register. And what you do is you're gonna be waiting. Let's say registration opens at 7 a.m. Wake up early. Wake up at 6:30, mentally get ready. This is like a game, okay? This is like the Olympics. You guys need to be on it if you wanna get your classes. This is literally the most stressful time, I promise. I remember my friends and I were in our freshman hall. We're like, oh my God, it's gonna open in 1 minute, oh my God. So when it hits that time that it opens, you're going to enter your ID number and go in, and those CRN numbers that were on that all the way left-hand column of the open course list, that's what you type in. And when you type those in and you press enter, it's either going to tell you you got into the class and it'll be added, or it's going to tell you that it's full and you can't get in. And usually what happens is because there's an entire class of 2023, 2022, whatever, 2,000 kids logging on, it crashes. And the lucky ones get through and get their classes. And I have never been the lucky one. I always get screwed over and mine crashes. And then you end up getting in late, your classes get taken, whatever. This last semester has been a little bit of a different situation because it just crashed. They haven't been able to get it up. But usually when it crashes, it comes back in a couple minutes. Just keep refreshing. Command R, whatever, Control R, refresh, and it should come back on. So the way that you register your CRNs, you can type in the ones that have the least spots available that you need first. So for a freshman, this is your call 100, 150. These are the classes you need to take that probably have the least amount of seats. You're gonna type that CRN in and you're gonna press enter and hopefully you get in. From that point on, any bigger classes, huge lecture halls, prerequisites, bio, chem, whatever, the big ones, econ, those you can type in later because they're probably not gonna fill. The ones that have huge seats, those are open for freshmen and meant to be open for you guys to get your spot. So you guys can type those in. You can type in multiple. There's little boxes at the bottom. You're going to type in all those CRNs, press enter, and see what happens. Additionally, you can only register for up to a certain amount of credits. So keep in mind when you're looking on the open course list, it says how many credits there are. Usually you can only register up to 14 at the beginning, and then during ad drop you can register up to 18. Freshmen, I don't recommend taking 18, but if you need to do it, get it over with. You may just be a little bit stressed, but that's okay. So let's go into the situation of what happens if you need to take a course and it filled. You have two options. Option one, you're gonna find the email of the professor that is teaching that class. Type in their name, William and Mary email into Google, see what comes up, email them. You're gonna start with, hi, my name is blank. My student ID number is blank. I was trying to register for your course, enter the CRN number, what day and time it meets, and it seems that the class has already filled. I couldn't get a spot. Is there any way you could provide me with an override? This means that they will override how many seats there are and they will let you in. Be very polite, be very kind, say thank you, best, thank you for your time, whatever, send the email. Usually teachers are on their computers while registration is going on because it is so stressful and they're anticipating those override emails, and see what they say. If they say yes, amazing. You'll be able to enter the CRN. Your override should have been put in. If they say no, I'm sorry, you can either take that class later or you're gonna need to find another class to take instead. This has happened to me freshman year. I needed to take calc filled. I ended up taking math hard flight, which is like really a weird class, but whatever. It happens, don't worry. So those are my tips for you guys. I will have all those links that I talked about in the description box below. I hope this helped you out. It really is a game of luck and preparation. So have your coursicle open, make sure you have all the practice calendars of what your course would look like, and don't panic. It crashes. It is now going to be my third year doing registration. It has crashed every time for me. So yeah, don't stress. Everything that is meant to happen will happen for the best. And yeah, those are my tips for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. Give it a like, comment down below. As always, if you guys are incoming freshmen to William & Mary, I am so excited for you. Feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram asking any questions. I get DMs all the time. I've answered probably near 100 DMs from you guys just talking to freshmen about answering, dorm, housing, meal plans, whatever questions. Feel free to DM me. I'll have my Instagram link down below. It is just at Gabi Burgin. But I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.